Hi, hello, welcome to Navina Vidya. In this video, Ms. Malati Sampath Kumar will be explaining the layers of the atmosphere.
The atmosphere consists of almost concentric layers of air with varying density and temperature. Density is highest on the Earth's surface and goes on rapidly decreasing upwards. It can broadly be divided into four layers: the troposphere, the stratosphere, the mesosphere, and the thermosphere. The troposphere is the lowest layer of atmosphere. It lies closest to the Earth's surface. It extends roughly to a height of 80 kilometers near the poles and 18 kilometers near the equator. This is due to the spherical shape of the Earth. Thickness of troposphere at the equator is the greatest because heat is transported to great heights by strong convectional currents. The air closer to the Earth's surface gets heated up, expands, moves up, and it pushes the cool air in the upper layer of troposphere down. The cool air comes down, gets heated up, it moves up. So this cycle of heating air is called convectional current. Temperature decreases with height in this layer roughly at the rate of 1 degree Celsius for every 165 meters of ascent. This is known as normal lapse rate. It contains dust particles and 90% of Earth's water vapor. All vital atmospheric processes leading to climatic and weather conditions take place here. So this is very significant layer. Aviators, jet aeroplanes avoid this layer frequently due to the presence of bumpy air pockets and fly in the stratosphere. Beyond the troposphere lies the stratosphere. The zone separating the two layers is known as the tropopause. Temperature ceases to fall with the increase in height at this level. The air temperature at the tropopause is about minus 80 degrees Celsius over the equator and about minus 45 degrees Celsius over the poles. It is apparently a paradox that the lower temperature in the atmosphere is vertically overhead the equator rather than over the poles. The stratosphere extends up to a height of 50 kilometers. In the lower part of this layer, that is up to a height of 20 kilometers, temperature remains constant. Afterwards, it gradually increases up to a height of 50 kilometers because of the presence of ozone layer which absorbs the sun's ultraviolet rays. Clouds are almost absent and there is very little dust or water vapor in this layer. The air movements are almost horizontal. Jet aircrafts fly in this layer because it is very stable. Over the stratosphere, there exists the third layer known as the mesosphere. It extends up to a height of 80 kilometers. Temperature decreases with height again and reaches up to minus 100 degrees Celsius at the height of 80 kilometers. This is the coldest atmospheric layer surrounding the Earth. It becomes cold enough to freeze water vapor in its atmosphere into ice clouds. They are blue-white and are called noctilucent clouds or polar mesospheric clouds. These clouds are more visible at sunset from the Earth's poles. It burns up most meteors or asteroids before they are able to reach the Earth's surface. This layer contains strong zonal winds, atmospheric tides, planetary winds, and gravity waves. The air in this layer is very thin to absorb sun's rays. The fourth layer, thermosphere, is located above the mesosphere. In its lower part, there is an electrically charged layer called the ionosphere. Radio waves transmitted from the earth are reflected back to the earth by this layer. This makes wireless communication possible. Temperature again starts increasing with height because of radiation from the sun. The upper part of the thermosphere is called the exosphere. Here the atmospheric gases are very thin. This part is extremely rarefied and gradually merges with the outer space. It extends from the top of thermosphere up to 10,000 kilometers. The density of air is extremely low in this layer, but the activity of molecules is very high due to the amount of energy receiving from the sun. The aurora of northern lights and southern lights occur mainly in this thermosphere.